CoNDOrian. That is what they're going with. Interesting. I'm so interested with this idea. What's going on here?
We'll see if there's any strategy behind this or if it's just trying to get the bad stuff out of the way. I don't know. Like, I would go with what I'm more comfortable with first to lock in that first win.
Yeah. I would definitely Melody first, personally, for that exact reason. And also, I feel like Melody requires just a little bit of forethought. Like, you really want to make sure you don't do that attack right into something. Like, you want to kind of... Whereas Dorian, it's a lot of sort of just mash into stuff. And also, Dorian is a great lesson in dig buffering.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I love that he's got the
pickaxe.
The pick. Yeah, because the pick really allows you to dig buffer very nicely.
Yeah, and in place, too. Like, you can stand in place while an enemy approaches you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to dig buffer just to stand there. Oh! Oh, what a find for Bloodshot. Now, he's got to be careful, because he is only at 1.5 hearts already. So now's the point where he's going to want something like a potion or something. But he just found himself the Jeweled Dagger. So in case you guys don't know, the Jeweled Dagger is... Oh, and he just passed up a map. Although I guess with the compass, the map isn't really as good.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good. But yeah, he's doing 5 damage, and down goes Staekk.
Staekk to deep blues, yep. Bopped by the king.
Bopped by the king. It can happen. You forget. You can't just straight attack. And this opens up the door for Bloodshot in a very nice way. He gets himself a flawless fight, but does not get any food. I know he was looking for food there. He's already got a torch. So what's he gonna do to get his health back up? That's what I'd be worried about right now. He's only got 2 hits and he's dead.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to get trolled. But I guess it's a nice thing that he's got that 5 damage to rely on, so he doesn't have to worry about swarming as bad. That'll help.
That will help, yeah. It's just the range might end up causing trouble, but we'll see.
And what a find! He gets the potion. Huge find for Bloodshot. And I've also been corrected by Slaekk. Thank you, Slaekk. Yes, he's doing 6 damage. So he's one-shotting dragons.
Oh,
wonderful.
Wow.
So this build just got really good. That potion just totally capped the build right off. And this is a bit of a trolly situation. When that armadillo spawns right where it is, there's no way to go around it. And it's really annoying.
Sometimes it's very hard to quick kill Conga, depending on, and sometimes the lines spawn really close together, and it's very hard to get up the middle, like if you have a cat or something like that. Very hard to get up the middle, but he handled it.
Yeah, it'll be slow. Very nicely handled. And actually, this is really interesting. If we see Bloodshot get out to an early lead with Dorian, I'll be curious to know if he's going to do Dorian again. Now, I doubt he will, but the one thing about Bloodshot that I definitely know is that he is very comfortable with Dorian and not comfortable with Melody at all. In fact, I think he said his first attempt at Melody was right before the stream.
Oh, no!
So, we're gonna see what happens, but he's clearly very good. Why doesn't he needs to throw that? Uh-oh, it's buffering. Yeah, he should be throwing that dagger. Oh, he handled it. It's like he knew.
That was crazy to watch him one-shot that blue dragon. And you know what the thing was, well, I guess he didn't really need it, but I was gonna say that giant scroll, he could have got even more damage up had he fought
was that was the fastest, I mean, that doesn't count, but that was the fastest race we've ever had.
I think so, yeah, it was like 3:04 or something.
Oh, you can't throw the dagger with Dorian. Thank you, Jack. Elad, please.
Oh, yeah, because it'll toggle your boots.
That was insane.
Oh, wow. That was crazy. Well, I guess we're going to have to start Dorian records now.
Yeah, what the heck? Holy crap. That's insane.
That is so cool. Oh my god.
That's amazing. I'm so happy that happened because I was worried that it was going to be, a little slower this week. But that was the fastest race we've ever had. And we are seeing, was that another... Yeah, Bloodshot's going with Dorian again, and I like that choice. If he can go up 2-0... He's got 3 shots at winning a Melody. I'm going to do a quick refresh over on Bloodshot's side. So we're seeing the same matchup there, and I like it. If you're more comfortable with Dorian, I don't think it's such a bad idea to do it twice in a row. Because there's a confidence factor, right?
Yeah, and then to put yourself 2 ahead, you can kind of, like you said, you have 3 chances to win as Melody.
Yeah. So interesting. And Bloodshot picks up the cat. So it looks like he's got a preference for the cat. That could be a that potentially a potion room? No, it's not.
Now,
If you see a potion room, take it.
Yeah.
If you're Dorian.
Sometimes you see those, and it looks like a bunch of stones, and you have to be careful because you have to keep digging because you'll see like a whole big line of them, and then you bomb it, and it's like, oh, it's just, you know, a wall to nothing. Like, it just looks like a potion room from one corner. It's so horrible. It's the worst.
And nice bomb strats there from Bloodshot. And yeah, he's got the cat, but I think he's switching it out. Yeah, I'd keep the cat. Again with the glass, you don't really want to keep the glass on
Dorian.
Thank you. Oh boy.
And Staekk picked up a
Blast Helm.
A Blast Helm, yep.
Blast Helm is great. It's a really strong weapon, or I guess it's a weapon, but item in general. It's just very, very strong. It's a more guaranteed bomb attack. I think it makes people more likely to use the bombs, which of course are a very important item in this game. That 4 damage, just it's like, yeah, you do a 4 damage. It's like a 4 damage flail, I guess, but just all the way around you. It's so good. Yeah.
And it's good for, like, if you're being, like, it's the one thing where if you're being swarmed, especially on Melody, if you're being swarmed, you can just drop a bomb and you're safe and everything else just gets
that's true.
Destroyed.
So, yeah, because as I said before, if you get total surround on Melody, you're dead.
Yeah.
But the Blast Helm will save you.
Yeah. So that's an interesting thing.
This is incredible. I am so impressed right now with Bloodshot's play, although he just blew himself up. I shouldn't have said anything. And now he's really hurting.
Yeah.
And that's going to be dangerous. And he's in a bit of a spicy spot here. He really needs to bomb into that. I would bomb into that shop straight away and not try and kill all these enemies. This is sketchy.
I just hope. Okay, I was gonna say I just hope he doesn't touch that cauldron, not realizing that it's not a mimic.
Oh,
there he is. Now he's bombing.
Yeah. Oh, got himself the obsidian rapier actually, and now he's bombing in. That is really good. Does he find any health? Food? Maybe in that 70 chest. It is just a Torch of Foresight. Still a really good item. But if you look, Staekk is actually caught right up. He's looking to tie this up 1-1, and he's the first down to 3-2. Just with that Blast Helm, but he's got full health, so he's actually in a bit better of a situation health-wise than Bloodshot. And it's very difficult to get through Zone 3 without taking any damage.
Yes, it is. And that's what I was just going to say. It's funny you say just like the Blast Helm. I think it's interesting that that's all he has, like these builds that don't really have a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah, but it's all you need with Melody.
Yeah.
Because you have such a strong weapon to begin with.
Poor Bloodshot. He's just getting like, actually,
he really wants to get that scroll, but how is he going to get it? He doesn't have enough money. I think he thought he did. And he's going to... This is scary. Oh, nicely done, Bloodshot. Very nice kill on the the shopkeeper there. And so he's saving his run, but was it too much time wasted as we see Staekk dropping down to his boss fight here? Craziness. This is awesome. I am so impressed with... Oh, and a quick trap door there. Uh-oh. I didn't like the sound of that. Oh, shopkeeper ghost! No!
That was horrible. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm sorry.
I think you are. That's okay. I've been having some buffering over on Bloodshot's side. Don't feel too bad. But it does look like Staekk is going to take this, and it's a 4-minute run. We're going to have a fast week, guys. Like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe it. I was expecting, like, 6 minutes minimum on these races. Yeah. These racers must have been practicing. If I was Rat or Jack, I'd be a little worried right now. I know those guys are like coming in these fairly confident because, you know, they're amazing at this game. But the way we're seeing both Bloodshot and Staekk and Pants and even Squega go, because Squega had like it was like a sub-3 he was running with that Dorian run.
Yeah, super fast. You know, just...
Yeah, I don't know if you could match up any other characters. Just trying to figure that out in chat there, but... I don't know if you can match any up. And so that's a Dorian select from Staekk and a Dorian select from Bloodshot. So we're going to see some Dorian v Dorian, and now we'll find out if Staekk is really all that comfortable with Dorian.
It'll be very interesting.
Right, and we're off.
Very interesting.
I'm gonna refresh Bloodshot again. He's like 2 seconds behind. But back on. Yeah, they're right on the money now. Yeah, so we'll see Staekk's play. So this is cool now because now we've been well versed with Bloodshot's play in Dorian, and it's clear that he's excellent, very, very strong Dorian player. And we'll see how Staekk does. I mean, Staekk is certainly a good like he did a great job with Melody. Just couldn't keep up, obviously, with that 311 that Bloodshot threw down right at the beginning there.
Yeah.
Staekk tanking a little bit of damage on that spike trap, and from that red bat. So we're seeing a little bit more tanking coming from Staekk, it seems. And that could be a comfort level, or it could just be a matter of circumstance. But he is have a 3 damage spear right now, which is really nice.
Yeah, that is super strong. Wow. And 1 shot in the boss. Out.
Glass torch find, not that bad. That's
Yeah.
not bad at all. I mean, the glass is an issue, but yeah, you've got the mapping, and the added aggro isn't really that much of an issue. So I think it's going to work really nicely for Staekk. As Staekk does have an early lead, but not by much. He's about a floor ahead. Bloodshot, waiting for his boss before dropping down the trapdoor. It's sort of interesting. Sometimes you have to figure out the kind of geometry of the level. Like, I need to get into this thing, so I need to go all the way down this hall so I can get a single jump, so I can, jump in there. And the whip is actually, as we said before, quite a good Dorian weapon. It's really nice. It just works because it's got that added range, so you can take your time and use it very nicely. It was one of the things when Dorian first came out. Ryan Clark actually was saying how flail and whip are really strong with this character.
Yeah, it's interesting how like this game is, and where certain items maybe aren't so strong. Like on a cadence speedrun, I don't think I would ever take a whip. Although I know Ryan Clark says otherwise, because
Ryan Clark has a special place for all items in this game, though.
But like, it's interesting that like in some modes you wouldn't ever think like, oh yeah, I'm going to take a whip. But then in other modes, it's like, yeah, the whip is so awesome.
Speaking of whip weirdness, though, Conga whip has got to be one of the worst things, though.
Yeah, it used to be not so bad. You could just stand up and just like go back and forth, and now because of how it's randomized,
it's so confusing. But that looks like a potion room for Bloodshot. Whoa. What a find!
Whoa.
Again, potions so strong in Dorian, so strong.
Yeah,
and he's doing 4 damage with that whip. Now he is behind. Actually, he's way behind. Staekk is already on his boss for Zone 3. So at this point, you gotta say, I got a potion. Let's frickin' go. Let's find
a trapdoor and get out.
Trapdoor and drop it. And Staekk taking a little bit of damage here. Getting some nice damage in on the king, though. The nice thing about Dorian is you can hunt down the king. And that was almost a sub 3. 303.
Wow, these times are so fast.
This is insane. Wow. I am so surprised. Like, that's a new record. And Staekk took it. So Bloodshot had the first one. Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Staekk is pretty much like, he can just pick whichever he feels more comfortable with, and he's just gotta cruise it.
Yeah, so Staekk has completed both characters.
Yep.
At this point, it seems like Dorian's the choice. I honestly thought like Melody was going to be the stronger character, but Dorian is running so fast right now.
Well, I think the thing with Dorian is he has that set that he starts with that, like, normally in a race, it's like, no, I can't get hit. Like, if I get hit, maybe once I'm okay, or maybe if I have a potion, I'm okay. But Dorian, like, is built to take a few hits, so if you're going fast and you don't notice, like, a bat or something and you get smacked, not a huge deal.
No.
Whereas, like, Melody, you have, 2 hearts? So that's a lot, and
that's
no
like
armor.
Nothing these days, now that all the other characters have, like, Cadence has gone up and Bolt.
So you get hit by a dragon or something and you're done, and Dorian can take a few hits.
And a nice early find by Bloodshot, actually, getting that. I really approve of the Obsidian Broadsword. I think that's gonna be a nice item for Dorian.
Even
Oh,
coming.
Oh yeah, okay. For a second there, I thought you couldn't take it off once you put it on, which I think would actually be kind of cool. I think that should be a thing. Is Ryan here yet? Hopefully Ryan shows up later. We'll talk to him.
Around.
I think the Ring of Becoming should be like a cursed ring. Like, once you put it on, it's like on your finger.
Yeah, you're stuck with it forever? That would be terrible.
It'd be terrible, but awesome.
Potion.
And a potion find, too. So Bloodshot is really putting together a nice run here. And I do want to point out, Staekk, of course, picking Melody. So I think that's a comfort level. I think when it comes down to going for your third win, the character you're picking, if you've already done each character, then obviously this is going to be your favorite of the two. So I think this is sort of a bit of a tell. Staekk telling us, I'd prefer Melody. And I think that also kind of pertains to what we saw at the beginning anyways. I mean, Staekk started Melody, and and Bloodshot started Dorian, and that seems to be
Yeah.
the
Yep.
case.
And Jack is surprised that we think Dorian's faster, but like I understand because he's also got the frog boots, so he's covering twice as much ground as any other character.
Yeah, and he's got the compass. I mean, obviously, yes, you're absolutely right. Dorian has the ability to go super fast, but you can get yourself in such sticky situations too. I mean, I guess a Dorian expert's going to be a little better than a Melody expert, but they're both such fast characters. And I guess that's the good thing about our format, forcing you to have to do a Melody run as well. So if we do see Bloodshot take this, now Bloodshot has to win with Melody. Because Bloodshot has only won with Dorian so far. Which is going to be hard to keep in mind. He's tanking some serious damage there. I did get a little bit of a buffer, so I'm going to be a touch behind. But not too far.
I'll try not to spoil too much.
Okay.
And
quick trapdoor find. There we go. Bloodshot's already on his boss, and Staekk is just playing Melody. So I wonder if that's going to be the thing, where it's like Dorian is the go-to for winning. Like, are we going to see everyone win with a 1 Melody, 2 Dorian?
Yeah, you kind of have to wonder, and I just think it depends on how comfortable people are with Dorian. But I don't know. I think once you get used to him, it's not too bad.
Yeah. I actually was pleasantly surprised with how much easier he is to use than I thought. I was expecting. Gotta be careful there, Bloodshot. You're taking a little bit too much damage.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a potion.
Trying to use the bomb strats there. Well, he did have a potion.
And then,
And that's it. GG. Nicely done. 3-13.
Wow.
What?
Wow. So now we're going to game 5.
Or 3-1 on his time. So that was just because I had a thing. So this is game 5. This is crazy. Bloodshot putting in chat that this is very stressful. That's true. Now, he's obviously going to pick Melody. If he doesn't pick Melody, then I don't know what he's doing. And it looks like it's going to be a Melody v Melody, which is awesome as well. So this is good luck to both racers. I don't know what to even say here. I'm going to quickly refresh Bloodshot.
Well, I was just going to say, like, Bloodshot's kind of at a disadvantage because...
Well, he does not have the experience that Staekk does, because he only started Melody today. Like, this is his first Melody run in the Condor here, and so we'll see how he plays, and we'll see if there's much of a difference. I mean, he obviously understands the mechanics of the game. That's the most important part. Like, you just need to sort of get the game first. And then it's a matter of sort of confining your knowledge of the game into the character. So we'll see. We'll see how well Bloodshot can do that with this character. And we'll see how many mistakes he makes with the straight attack, because that's the biggest mistake you're going to make as Melody if you're not familiar with her.
Yep, in a panic, you're going to try to do regular strats, and it's just not going to work. And it's interesting, they both hit the 1-1 steps at the same exact time.
Yeah, they are neck and neck, which is pretty cool.
So we'll see.
Got a mirror match going on here. Like, punch in a mirror.
I hope that's not the inexperience showing through.
Ouch! And Bloodshot goes down to the Minotaur there. And Staekk still trucking along. He's got himself the Ring of Luck, which is a pretty nice ring. Quickly using a bomb when he didn't need to, but I guess he had 4, so it's not a big issue.
I guess he's just trying to keep his lead. I was going to say, you really don't have to go too risky.
Yeah. Nope, but it's...
You're a little bit in the lead, but...
He might not have known that quite yet either, because the stream delay, so... Hard to say. By the way, I just want to give a quick shout out to Problems. Congrats, dude, on your world record today. He got a 7-character world record in Binding of Isaac. Wow. It's extremely competitive, and he got a 145, which is so good. So nicely done. Congrats, Problems. It's a shame he couldn't keep it going for the 10-character, but he got wrecked on one of the later characters there.
I think
it was Eden. Yeah. But that's still awesome, so congrats, Problems.
Yay!
You're awesome. Alright. Oh, and a nice use of the armadillo there by Staekk to open up that trapdoor. Very nice. I don't know if that was fully intentional or he just sort of like a happy accident, but it worked out. Now, the hardest part with this fight here is you just want to run right by that armadillo, but since the middle armadillo is always the yellow one, you can do you can't do enough damage to it to run by. Oh, and the wind mage is just killing themselves, and that was a really nice... Even though Staekk has a bomb, he decided to not use the bomb against King Konga, and it worked out just fine.
Yeah, I think only having the base shovel, I think I would keep 1 bomb, just in case.
Very good point. Yeah, if you see the potion room or something like that.
And still like pretty far ahead, so
Yeah, so you don't need to go as fast as possible on those boss fights.
I was gonna say, if his last boss is Coral Rift, he can use that bomb. But we'll see.
If Problems has the stream muted.
Aww.
That's funny. Well, yeah. Congrats if you've unmuted it, Problems. Nice job. Also, we gotta get Problems commentating sometime.
Yeah, we do.
When he's doing that, after watching him do the commentary for the Also, we'll have to see that come back sometime soon.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm going to be invited, though. That was a major disappointment. Anyway, alright, back to racing here. So no trapdoor strats here from Staekk, it looks like. So he's very aware that he's quite a bit ahead. He just needs to sort of cruise this Condor in for a landing.
Yeah, I was going to say the one sad thing about Melody that I hope kind of gets changed is she really can't do anything with crates and barrels unless you have, like, something that can cast Fireball or, like, a lot of bombs.
And can she get the Boots of Pain? I feel like no.
I feel like no. I think that was in her item pool by mistake early on, but I think it got removed. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, here's a perfect use of that bomb right there, Staekk. Okay. He's gonna grab the empty hearts, I think. Or not. I mean, you got money, you might as well. Okay. Yeah,
he grabbed everything.
But yeah, you're gonna want to crack open that, and hopefully it's a food shop. That's what you're gonna want to see right now, because he's gonna, and it is a food shop.
Food shop, very nice.
And he gets an apple. Look out!
Oh,
leaving behind.
Oh, no, don't leave your brown scroll.
Yeah, he went and got it.
Keep
nice.
that. That's another thing that well, you know, he either has Death Metal or Coral Rift left, and either one is kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
If he had Conga left, it's GP for that, but oh well.
Yeah, with the
got heal spell. So
that's handy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll see you later, Medvez. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for the kind wishes. All the Of course we'll let you Problems. Problems. Yeah, we'll get you in on well, I guess we're gonna have a hard time finding so the week after next week, which next week is the Conduit, the week which is gonna be amazing. The week after that is going to be the relay race, and so it depends if Problems is racing in that or not.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for the next 2 weeks. Not that I'm not excited for tonight too, but oh my god,
well,
the next 2 weeks are gonna be freaking
I mean,
awesome.
I was very excited. Yeah, I feel the exact same way, and that's GG. Staekk taking it away from Bloodshot there, and I think we'll talk to Bloodshot, but I think that's going to be chalked up to Bloodshot's inexperience with Melody.